What is this place? Where am I? It's so green. This cliff doesn't seem to be that high. I guess there might be a way for me to go up easily. I hope so. Oh, great. A river. And I'm not the best swimmer. A radio. There's no signal here. It also seems to read those old cassettes, but there's none inside.
Hello, John. My name is Dr. James Richards, and this is Dr. Carla May.
Hello, John.
If you are hearing this, it means that the initial procedure went perfectly.
We have linked your mind to the dream of a man named Luke Williams. As for your body, it is being kept safe, here, close to us.
Luke has been diagnosed with severe depression. We have attempted several incursions into his dreams, but he has always detected our presence, gleaned our intentions, and evaded us. The roots of his current state of depression are buried quite deep.
This is where you come in, John. You see, you volunteered to help us with this one. We need to remind you that your own memories are inaccessible during the entire operation. It means that you won't remember who you are, nor recall these events after it all ends. But whatever you do or do not remember, know this. We accepted your offer because you are the best in the field.
John, your job is to track Luke and liberate him from whatever oppressive thought is weighing down on him.
Set him free, John. You don't have much time. The longer he stays under, the easier it will be for him to fade away.
Time to get to work, John. You are his last hope.
And his only one. I would wish you luck, but I doubt you need any of it.
We'll be monitoring you closely and retract you instantly if the situation spirals out of control.
One last thing. We will be out of contact for the duration of your mission. The technology is not quite fully mature yet.
Right then. See you in a couple of hours.
What? What's happening here? What are you talking about? Wait, what in God's name is going on? Whoa! Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Isn't it a little late for someone your age to be out all alone?
Oh, our house is right over there. And you know, there are no dangerous creatures, not in these woods. No wolves, bears, or even foxes. And my dad is right there at the porch.
Oh, I didn't know anyone lived this deep in the woods.
Oh, but we don't. This is our vacation house. Mom and Dad built it a couple of years ago. I love it out here, but I had no idea there were other houses around. Where is yours?
Well, I don't live here. I'm on a hike.
Oh, cool. All by yourself?
All by myself.
Where's your equipment?
Well, my tent's 10 minutes away. I was just exploring.
I so wish to grow up so I can have fun adventures like yours.
Well, what about you? What are you doing here, all alone, sitting on this wooden swing?
Oh, you know, I love sitting here. My daddy and I built it. He attached these ropes to a branch on this tree and told me to find a wooden seat. I found this one by the waterfall. It fit perfectly. It was such a fun weekend. I love building stuff with my dad, and this is my favourite construction.
Well, congratulations. You did a wonderful job. It really looks well built and fun.
Thanks.
So, you're just watching the stars on your spot?
Yes. Well, and you know, waiting for Rufus.
Rufus?
Yes, you know, my dog. My parents gave him for Christmas 2 years ago. He's so lovely, little, and energetic.
Oh, and where's Rufus now?
Oh, he sometimes wanders off by himself in the woods. You know, these woods are very, very safe. We put some lights around his collar, so he got even more excited than usual.
Aren't you worried he might get lost?
No! I mean, maybe a little. It's been more than an hour, I think. Can I ask you a big favour? Could you please get him back here if you happen to see him?
Well, shouldn't you be telling your dad to go looking for him?
Oh, but he'd get so mad. Please, if you talk to him, don't say anything about Rufus.
I won't. Don't worry, I'll do my best.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
But if I'm not able to find him...
Yes, I guess I'll have to tell him. Thanks.
Hello, neighbour.
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I haven't seen anyone hereabouts in a while. You gave me quite a scare there.
Oh, sorry about that. And for coming out of nowhere straight from the dark. I'm John Stevens. I'm really sorry to trouble you at this hour, but my wife, she cut her finger while cooking.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well, fortunately it's nothing serious, but the other night she mentioned seeing some lights. They seem to be from over here, and so I came along to see if there was anyone around. And here you are.
I wasn't aware that there were other houses in the neighbourhood. Well, sorry, but we're out of plasters. Used the last one yesterday for our little Annie. Young kids, always trying to climb up those giant trees. We can't protect our kids forever. Although as parents we always try to. We do have a medicine box with the rest of the stuff, if you want.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary. She just needed something to cover the wound externally. It's not critical, but thanks very much.
Not at all. I'm Luke Williams, by the way. Very nice to meet you.
Oh, likewise. Well, I should be heading back home.
Hey, do you want to have dinner with us tomorrow? I'm sure Rita would love to.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. We'd like that. Let me talk to the missus, and we'll let you both know.
See you tomorrow.
Ah, I love autumn. The leaves, yellow, orange and red, swirling through the air in a majestic pas de deux with the wind. Imagine if I got stuck in a wintry dream. Mushy snow all around me, my fingers and toes turning into ice, snotting stalactites. Gah! Darn, now I feel cold. My, that is a huge waterfall. It's indeed beautiful, but the noise this close is slightly unpleasant. Water? Again? Well, at least I think this lake isn't deep enough for me to drown. Rufus, there you are. Oh, you're shaking. Come here, boy. Come here. Oh, you're really afraid of me, aren't you? Okay. How will I get you out of there? Uh-oh. This rock is very unstable. If it falls, I'll crush that little devil. Careful, John. I really shouldn't leave without the dog. I need to explore this area. Think, John, think. Where did the dog go? Wait a minute. I know this place. How did I get here? Did the dog? Oh, I hope he did.
Oh, hello again. Look, this is Rufus. He came back. He was running so fast. He seemed scared. He almost didn't recognize me, but I yelled. He turned his head and he seemed so happy to see me. He always comes back.
I'm really glad he's back. One can easily get lost in these woods.
Oh, you know, he's such a smart doggy, aren't you, Rufus?
I'm sure he is. Well, I think I'm heading back.
Oh, okay. I should go to sleep too, after Rufus calms down a little. And thank you for being so kind.
Not at all. Take care, both of you.
Bye.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, John. Great timing. I was about to call Anne back home and retreat.
I just came from home.
So, are we on for tomorrow?
Sorry, Luke. We had a dinner somewhere with some friends of ours. I totally forgot.
It's okay. Whenever you come back again, drop on by. We might be here.
Thank you so much, Luke. You know, I took a little detour on my way home. Have you ever been to the lake?
Have I ever been to the lake? All the time. We used to have picnics there when my mother was still alive. Then we stopped coming here for a while, and when we returned, the lake had grown twice as large and removed much of the available ground. That and the increasingly loud waterfall made us not go there that often.
Well, I agree with you, but that view...
It is indeed magical. I should take Rita and Anne there for a picnic again.
That's a lovely idea.
Just... I don't know if the little devil will cope with the sound of that fall. He scares himself so easily, you know?
I I can imagine. Do you have a glass of water? I'm quite thirsty.
Sure we do. Help yourself, it's right by the door. No problem. Rita is already asleep and she sleeps like a rock, and it's really right there.
Okay, thanks. A glass of water would feel good right now. Oh, darn, it's empty. Well, I better get back outside. Or could I explore a little? A family portrait. Oh, the faces are somewhat hard to distinguish, but they seem like a united and happy bunch. I hear something. A heavy breathing. I shouldn't try to open this door. Sorry, Luke, but I need to see if I can find something useful. I'm doing this to help you. Ah, there's a piece of paper in this drawer. So many books. A lot of classics out here. Oh, Les Miserables. Oh, how I loved it. Wait a minute. Rita Williams? Could it be Luke's wife? What? It's daytime. Where are they? And the door has locked itself. What's happening here? What's this? I can't read it. What if it's something important? The swing's broken. What happened? Oh, and there are so many mosquitoes here. This sound annoys me quite a bit. It reminds me of when you're trying to sleep at night and that buzzing sound lodges in your ear. So many nights I jumped off the bed, grabbed a slipper and had to hunt that annoying bug. Rufus. Oh no. The dog died? When? What? Poor Anne. Hello?
Hello there.
Need any help? You're gasping.
I'll be all right in a moment. Thank you. My husband and I were hiking, making our way through the rocks and the brambles. We used to do it all the time a few years ago. I guess I'm too old for this now.
No, you seem in pretty good shape.
You're too kind. What about you? It's not very often I come across fellow hikers in this place.
Well, I'm on a hike too. I did an online search for best places to hike in the region, and I found a little blog with a couple of astonishing pictures in this brilliant article. I think it was called The Hidden Gem of Our City. Hard to believe I've never heard of this place.
Are you serious? Well, just as hard as to believe that you'd meet the writer of that article there.
You wrote the article?
Yes, my daughter kept on asking me why we never see anyone else around. So I decided I would post some photos of this place online and ended up writing a little about it. I never expected anyone to actually read it.
Well, thank you. This is such a happy coincidence.
That it is. We used to have a house here.
That little hut, just a few minutes away, is it yours? Oh, it seems so cozy.
My husband and I built it some years ago. We had to sell it though. It seems to be quite abandoned now.
Oh, pity. What happened?
Life happened. We needed the money and couldn't spare the time to come here that often anyway. I'm actually really glad we got to come over this time. It's been years.
Life can be tough sometimes, can't it?
It sure can.
Where's your husband?
He really wanted to get to that cliff on the other side of the bridge, but my legs just didn't want to cooperate, unfortunately.
Oh, I've never crossed this bridge.
You should. It's delightful out there. And if you see my husband, tell him I'm waiting.
I will. I'm John, by the way.
Rita.
Nice to meet you, Rita.
You too. Actually, if you see him, let him be. He is waiting for a very important call from work. He was forced to take a few days off work so that he would stop thinking about it. And this place has always brought him some peace.
Well, maybe I shouldn't even go there then.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. It may even be a good distraction for him to talk to other people. Just don't say that his wife is desperately waiting for him.
Of course I won't. Right. I'll take a peek off this cliff you mentioned then.
Wonderful. You won't regret it. If we happen to meet again when you come back, I want to know what you thought of it.
It's a deal. Enjoy your alone time.
What's there not to enjoy? Bye.
Bye. Hi, just one other thing, very quickly.
Hello, tell me.
I passed by your house and I saw what appeared to be a grave for Rufus, was it?
Oh yes, Rufus. That's our dog.
What happened?
He got lost in the woods one night. Our daughter Anne was playing with him and she used to let him run free in here. Luke got really mad at her when she told us Rufus had disappeared. Poor girl, she was distraught. That incident left quite a mark on her. She loved him so much, and so did we.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thanks, it's been some time now.
Did you find him?
Yes, we were asleep when she knocked at our door. We got out in the middle of the night. It was pitch black. We could see nothing, and then, all of a sudden, there was a cry, very faint. He was lying, crushed under a rock, struggling to crawl out. We took him to a vet straight away, but there was nothing we could do. Anne, our daughter, cried non-stop for 2 full days. We came back here the following weekend and conducted a small funeral for him.
Did she get over him?
Well, as they say, time is the only complete healer there is, or at least an effective anesthetic. We all had wonderful memories of him, and that stays with you. He also seemed very happy to be with us too. I guess that makes up for the pain of grief and loss.
In a way, yes. Sorry, I didn't want to reopen old wounds.
Please, don't be. I always smile when thinking about that little devil.
That's good. Well, speaking of memories, I should be going to catch that view from the cliff you've been advertising earnestly, and log it for my memory books.
Go for it. And you will enjoy it, I promise.
Look, it's a rainbow. I haven't seen one in quite some time. Luke, hi.
Hello. Do I know you?
Yes, we met a couple of years ago, right here in these woods. I'm John.
Oh, yes, Of course.
I ran into your wife back there, catching her breath on a little bench. Lovely lady, if you don't mind me saying so.
I couldn't agree more. I sometimes think it's a miracle she still puts up with me. Is she alright?
Yes, she seemed fine. What about you? She said you were very nervous, waiting for an important call.
I'm standing in one of the most beautiful spots in the country, taking in the view, clutching my phone in a sweaty palm, and I can't help peeking at it every 5 minutes, although it's set to ring at maximum volume.
Well, that's quite the call. Is it personal?
Yes and no. You see, our company is currently conducting a critical test of our prototype. If it pans out, we may have a real shot at changing the world. If not, well, the shutters come down.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. One doesn't get to hear about stakes like that every day. Mind telling me what it's all about?
Energy. Well, a new form of it. You know, we have been hearing all this talk about climate change since we were kids. You wonder about how life would be if energy was clean and free. How it would benefit us, our future generations, the developing countries. It seems utopian, doesn't it?
It sounds like it... But many things sound too good to be true, until someone makes them real.
Well, I have had this childhood dream and now a lifelong goal to make the world a better place. A place where my daughter could live and thrive in. There is a lot of political noise and storms and furies, but still, I was young enough and naive enough to think I could cut through it. And I persisted. And one day an idea was born, and from that sprang a company, and then finally to the prototype, cut to the present day of reckoning. And I can hear my heart howling through my rib cage. Jesus. This is it. Sorry. I have to take this.
Sure. Hey, what? Luke? Bloody hell. Wait! What's going on?